Hey guys, I wanted to show you how I edit my videos in iMovies. The first thing that I do, obviously, is open iMovie. Once iMovie is open, you want to import your clips. So what I'm doing is you go up to Import, select where you're importing your clips from. In this case, I'm importing them from my iPhone. And I select the clips that I want. You can just highlight all of them at once. And right now I'm kind of just making sure that these are all the clips that I want to pick. And I highlight them all. And then I use Command and then select the clips that I do not want to import. And then you hit Import Selected. Again, I'm just checking to make sure these are the ones that I really want. And they will import. If you look up to the right hand corner of your screen in iMovie, you'll see that that'll tell you how long you have till the upload is finished, and it'll just kind of give you a scale to if it stops, if something's wrong. Really handy to have. You kind of see it moving there. Normally, importing does not take all that long. While clips upload and videos upload to YouTube, I tend to make graphics and things like that. So here I'm going to PicMonkey, and I'm going to show you guys how I create my Periscope background. Since Periscope does record vertical rather than horizontal, I like to add a background to my screen. So I'm searching iPhone PNG file. I find a cool iPhone file that I like. Always use PNG because that means your background will be transparent. So now I'm going back to PicMonkey and I open a canvas, and now I'm changing the size. The size is 1280 by 720. Sorry, I can't see. And that will give you your graphic for YouTube where you can create your background image. It's basically the thumbnail size. Selecting a background color, you want to click on Canvas Color, and then just move your mouse over the color wheel basically and select the color you want and hit Apply. Now, to add overlays, like the iPhone, you want to go to the butterfly, which is Overlay, select your own, and then find your file that you want to use for an overlay, which I'm selecting my iPhone. And then you just want to scale that to the size that you want. I want this one in the middle of the screen versus on the right-hand side. So I'm going to scale it as large as I can while making it look balanced. Now I want to add another overlay to include some text. So you go back to the same bar, which is the butterfly basically, and select your graphic that you want. There are paid features in PicMonkey. I'm just using the free version. So I'm just kind of looking and seeing what they have, what I like, and I wanted something geometric. So I decided to go with basically like the labels, but you can pick anything you want. And I just scale that to size. I want to kind of put that like in the middle of the iPhone graphic. So I just keep scaling that to size and how I like it. So once that is set, I want to add text to the overlay. And I just select the graphic that I like, which I wanted like my Periscope graphic to be, you know, a little feminine. So you click Add Text and then type in the text or what you want to say. My movie's finished uploading, so that's what that notification was. To change the color of the text, just use the scroll bar on the text tab and scroll that to the color that you want. I wanted white, so it was pretty basic for me and pretty easy. Now, to get the text to fit, you want to scale your box like you normally would by using the corners, and then scale it on the text box. And I like mine in the middle, so I just changed the orientation of it basically, and then just slide it down so it fits in your box. And voila, you have text. Now I wanted to add text to the other side too. I thought I wanted to do an overlay, but I decided against it because I didn't want it to be like Overlay Palooza. So I just went ahead and picked a graphic or a font that I thought went well with the font that's for the Periscope. And I wanted something that was a little funky, but maybe a little bit more modern. So I decided to go with Sue Ellen. What's the name of it? And then click add. You drag your font over. And you put in what you would like to say. Which I'm giving people an action or call to action to watch my Chic Scopes on Periscope. So I'm wanting to tell them what it is and spell it correctly. Good job, Amanda. Tell them what it is and how to follow me. After I get my text in, I want to scale it, size it, and make it look cohesive with the rest of the graphic. Now I wanted to leave the text black because I just wanted that juxtaposition, and I think that looks okay for a quick graphic. After I get my text situated, I wanted to add a little banner on the bottom, so that way I could tell people what time my Chic Scopes are at and give them a little bit more information, but I wanted it to stand out more than just, more lettering on the actual graphic. So I decided just to use a little banner and size that so it's consistent. And once you get it where you want, you can click off of it and it will set it in place, but you still can go back and move it around. Now I'm just adding text on top of that banner, telling people that my Chic Scopes are every day at 6 p.m. After you get your graphics in place and you're happy with what you've produced, you want to go ahead and save. Now, I always label my graphics with what it is. So in this case, I said Chic Scope 7. Save. Now, I always use Sean as my saving technique because it does make the graphic a little bit cleaner. So after you save it, you want to go to iMovie and import that graphic. Same way as you import your movies. Just you want to make sure you remember where you saved that graphic. Click it and then click import. Graphics take but a few seconds to import into iMovies. So now you want to create a movie. I always use no theme because I really don't need to use a theme for something like this. But iMovie does have a bunch of themes you can use and play with and things like that. I'm just kind of showing you guys a couple of them. So I do select no theme and then I name my movie, which is Chic Scope 7. I don't really worry about the date and stuff like that. I just put it in there and then click OK. And then this will bring up your movie and your slides. So what I'm doing is I'm scrolling down and selecting the image that I want, which the first image I want to lay down is the pink Chic Scope image. So I drag that down. And then I want to go up and then actually put my image in. And I'll show you guys how to do all this in this video. Now, what you want to also do after this is you want to drag the Chic Scope graphic so it is the same time length as the video because you are doing what's called picture-in-picture in this. Now you want to make sure that you select the bottom image and you want to go to the cropping tool and select fit. This will make sure your image does not distort back and forth or fade in and out. Now you want to select your top image, which is your video, and go to the cutaway and you want to select picture-in-picture. Now you want to drag your picture into your iPhone screen or whatever screen you're using and scale that to size to fit the screen. So now when people are watching your video, it's going to look like they're watching your Periscope video on an iPhone, which I think is kind of cool. I got the idea from this trench coat. So I'm just going through and making sure everything is okay. So now I make my video length longer so I can do more editing. Normally on my scopes, I chit-chat for a couple minutes while people are getting there, but I edit those out of my videos because I just really don't think that they need to be in there. So I go through and I just edit. Now to cut a clip, you want to get to the area that you want to edit. Now in this case, I'm just double checking the end of my video. So I scroll back to where I want to actually cut the clip, stop it, and hit Command B. and then I just edit out the rest of that clip. Now, if you wanted to edit out a certain point, you just Command B at the start and Command B at the end of the clip that you want to edit out, and then hit delete. Now, once you are ready to share your video, you want to click share, and then I share mine to a file first, and I share that onto my Seagate external hard drive. The reason why I do this and don't share it directly to YouTube is because I like having the file as a backup. It does add an extra step, but in my opinion, I'm showing you guys my blog now, but I like having the security of it, of having an actual file. To start uploading to YouTube, you want to click upload in the right hand corner. When you click upload, it'll take you to the screen, and you want to click upload, obviously. And then you want to find your video, which mine's saved on my external hard drive. So I find my video, and I click choose, and it will start uploading. Now, you can upload to private, or you can upload to public. You can change all of that in this screen. Here I am changing the title of the movie. I'm just adding a little bit more detail to make it a little bit more searchable. And then I go down, and the first 2 sentences in your description box are very, very, very important. We'll get into this more in the 31 days of YouTube, but I'm just adding a little bit more information using searchable terms that pertain to my video. And since this is about filming your first video, obviously I want to tell people what the Periscope is about. I want to prompt people to follow me on Periscope. Tags, descriptions, and everything are things that we'll talk about in tomorrow's blog post, but I wanted to show you guys some of the tags that I was using for my video. I think it is very important to use tags that are relevant to your video. No one wants to search for a video about a MAC lipstick when you're really showing a Milani lipstick. So I always suggest keep your tags relevant, because if your tags are not relevant, your videos can be taken down for that. So I'm just adding like YouTube related stuff, filming related stuff, 31 days of YouTube, and things like that. While I'm waiting for my videos to load, I always scroll through like Facebook and things like that. Oh, Brock. He is so good looking. Sorry, train of thought. Forgot what I was doing. Brock is so pretty. I like my friends' comments and stuff like that, so it's just something I do every single morning, because I'm not, how do I say this? I'm not on Facebook all the time, but I do like to know what's going on in my friends' lives and all the planner groups and stuff like that. So, oh, Brock. He's in Croatia right now. He's so pretty. Anyways, so I do spend a little bit of time on Facebook while I am uploading videos, and I respond to comments and stuff like that. It's just a good time, because, you know, uploading videos can take a few minutes to an hour to 2 hours, depending on your video and depending on your internet. Ooh, Thunder from Down Under. Yes, please. Like that. Okay, I forgot what I was saying now. I gotta think about Brock and Thunder from Down Under. What the heck was I doing? Oh, yes. Oh, responding to my pretty friend Michaela. She's awesome. But that's what I like to do in the mornings. Is I like to, uploading my videos. I like to communicate with my friends and like pictures and be active. Because I think that being active in your community is very, very, very important. This video took about 20 minutes to upload. I did upload to public, so I didn't have to worry about dealing with like thumbnails and stuff like that. I will show you guys thumbnails and everything tomorrow. But what I do is I go to the Creator Studio, just make sure everything uploaded okay. It does take a little bit for like the instant thumbnails to show up, so don't be concerned with the gray box. But then I check my channel, make sure everything is uploaded okay. If you guys have any iMovie questions, make sure to leave a comment below and I will reply to them.